potential to escalate the Iran war on a new front. Drones and missiles struck targets in the UAE on Monday, hitting one of the Gulf country's vessels and setting ablaze a petroleum facility in the port of Fujairah. This port is the UAE's strategic insurance as it bypasses the Strait of Hormuz. Iran signaling that even the bypass routes are vulnerable. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says both the U.S. and the UAE should be wary of being dragged back into a quagmire. It came after President Donald Trump launched Project Freedom, a U.S. Navy operation to free ships stranded in the strait since the U.S. and Israel launched the Iran war. Trump also said the U.S. sank several Iranian small fast boats used by Tehran to slow the Navy's efforts.
We did a little detour, and it's working out very nicely. They have no Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft equipment. They have no radar. They have no nothing. They have no leaders, actually. The leaders happen to be gone also, but can't let them have a nuclear weapon.
But Iran says it forced a U.S. warship to turn back from the strait and signaled a tougher stance over the waterway.
What is certain is that we will not step back from the Strait of Hormuz, and it will not return to its pre-war state.
U.S. Central Command denies any Navy ships have been hit, despite claims by Tehran. That's happening as the U.S. Treasury Secretary declared the U.S. is in control of the situation around the waterway.
The Iranians do not have control of the strait. We have absolute control of the strait. We have blockaded the ships going into or out of Iranian ports. Their economy is in free fall. And the U.S., we are just firing if fired upon.
Iran is reviewing the latest peace proposal sent by Trump a day after he posted Iran had not yet paid a big enough price for what they've done to humanity.
At this stage, we are not talking about anything other than a complete end of the war. What direction we will take in the future will, of course, be decided in the future and in its own time.
As the world sorts out the conflicting claims, the ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran hangs in the balance. Leone Lakhani, TRT World, Washington.